Tel Aviv's dawn sky just turned blood orange. Israel's Iron Dome has failed to stop 7 Shahab 3 missiles before sunrise. 24 Israelis are dead, 500 wounded. Haifa's refinery is still burning, while the people in Tehran are digging up through the rubble at the state TV bombing. And if you think the blast radius stops at the Mediterranean, you haven't checked the gas pumps lately. Iran's parliament actively is looking into stopping and ceasing the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, a move that will stop the International Atomic Energy Agency from inspecting them for the first time in 55 years. Prime Minister Netanyahu vows to wipe out the entire nuclear program in Iran, promising last night's strike was nothing compared to what's coming. Diplomats call it escalation. Energy traders call it supply shock in waiting. 20% of the world's oil, 21 million barrels a day, squeeze through the Strait of Hormuz between Iran and Oman. One missile dead on in that checkpoint will have crude oil triple digits before the opening bell on Wall Street. Russia is already framing that Iran is the victim, asking Israel to show restraint, saying that Iran has the right to defend itself. Moscow smells leverage, another front that distracts the West from Ukraine. China condemns Israel at the United Nations, calls its attacks a violation of sovereignty, and quietly tells its own citizens to prepare for missile attacks. Beijing's plan is simple: keep the oil flowing east and the US distracted. Pakistan closes border with Iran. Scrambled jet fighters after last month's firefight with India and Kashmir. Islamabad siding with Tehran. Nuclear arms fault lines multiply. One miscalculation and you have 4 nuclear states trigger happy. Israel, Iran, India, and Pakistan, and the superpower patrons circling overhead. Iran is not Iraq. Washington pundits keep recycling 2003 rhetoric. Decapitate the regime and the people will cheer. Wrong war, wrong decade. Iran has studied every US play since Desert Storm. It fortified Natanz, nuclear site, under 80 meters of granite, dispersed its air defense network, and rehearsed swarm drone raids on carrier ships in the Gulf. The Revolutionary Guard in Iran, almost 200,000 strong, and they're trained for asymmetry, not parade ground theatrics. This is not Saddam's hollow army or the Taliban pickup trucks. Add cyber attacks and Hezbollah sleeping cells, and any American intervention becomes a 5-front quagmire before any Marine lands. America first or America last? Trump in 2016 said he's going to stop trying to topple regimes. President Trump in 2020 vowed to stop the endless wars. Today's headlines are saying send Patriot missiles to the Middle East and carriers to the Gulf to defend Israel. Cross that line, and the Man of Peace brand evaporates faster than gasoline in California in July. Now listen to me. You can't bomb your way to cheap gas. Wars fought for allies' red lines bleed red ink at home. Every tomahawk fired at Tehran cost the United States $1.9 million. Money borrowed from Beijing, by the way. Meanwhile, here at home, the Midwest voters paying 40 cents more per gallon on the mere threat of a Hormuz shutdown. World War III scenario. Unlike Iraq or Afghanistan, Iran's borders kiss Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Turkey, each with mutual defense pacts or proxy militia. One mistaken strike on Iranian soil pulls Moscow's S-400s into the mix. Beijing loses face if it doesn't shield an economic partner. Islamabad reacts to any hint that India might exploit the chaos. History books call this phenomena chain ganging, alliances that drag partners into wars they never intended in participating in. In 1914, it took one Archduke. In 2025, it might take one GPS glitch. The fastest way to make a regional fire global is to pour some American kerosene on it. The prudent course. Number 1, shield, but do not swing. Deploy naval assets to the Hormuz Strait to keep it open, but hold fire unless U.S. personnel are being attacked. Number 2, broker, do not bluster. Use back channel leverage, Switzerland, Qatar, Oman, to sell a face-saving ceasefire. Number 3, drill, baby, diversify. Accelerate domestic energy and battery supply chains. Number 4, audit your alliances. Support the nations that you vowed to support, but don't go blindly into the night. Don't accept terms that affect the people in this country. Lastly, Teddy Roosevelt once said, "Statesmen are surgeons. They must cut with a clean knife or not at all." This conflict is a malignant tumor, but the scalpel, unfortunately, is with Tel Aviv and Tehran and not with Washington. If they cut blindly or emotionally, they risk spilling more blood and keeping the U.S. economy on life support. Stay informed and stay skeptical. Most importantly, stay out of wars. It's not yours. I am Dr. Ramsey Joudeh, and this is the Dr. Joudeh Effect.